Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. My name's Josh. We're getting into Sacconejoleys today. Some people tend to be really scared of these people, and I'm getting comments like they're gonna have your lawyers come after you and all this stuff. Like, again, guys, I'm not gonna ignore issues because people might threaten me with illegal things, but I gotta say, Sacconejoleys are British, and the people that sent me these British candies, whatever these are, what are they made? Oh, they're called Tunix caramel biscuits. Holy amazing. I'm going to move to Britain just to eat those. And to arm wrestle Jonathan Sacconejoleys or whatever his name is. Okay, if I get this in, Sacconejoleys, you guys have to cancel your channel. Damn it. Let's get to it. All right, so as I was diving in to find out, a lot of people leave comments, right, in support or against and say, you should check out this thing about what they're doing. And the big thing was, it's not like that this guy, Jonathan Sacconejoleys or whatever his name, their name is weird. Not like he cheated on his wife or anything like that or did anything crazy. It's just, they're regular vloggers, to be honest with you. I mean, clearly they do daily vlogs and their kids are in their videos, and you guys know how I feel about that exploiting your kids for money is dumb, and I don't like it, and that's why I'm talking about this stuff. But the one big thing was about their punishments for their kids, which is cold showers. And it's such a weird thing. I'm like, cold showers? And I'm thinking to myself, is it really a big deal? But then I started digging into it, reading comments, and then finding other videos, and the ratio that these other videos are getting is crazy. And then I dug into their apology video, the we messed up video, and everything else, and I'm going to talk about it today. I'm going to see what happens, see if I get struck or whatever, but I tend to do commentary, I think, based on YouTube's fair use policies, but I think other people have done, and they've used less video than I'm about to use here, and they've been struck like instantly. For whatever reason, these guys have amazing YouTube clout and power, so I'm going to try it, and we'll see what happens. I've never been struck before, and so whatever, I'm not going to ignore it because I'm scared they're going to strike me. Again, guys, I told you that I'm going to continue to talk about this stuff until YouTube gets me off the platform. Like, I think I follow the rules. I think that people are passionate about this topic, and I'm not going to stop talking about it. But first, we have to get into the issue at hand. We're going to go through the video first about the video in question, right? You can talk all day long about their parenting skills because, as far as I'm concerned, to be truthful, I don't think that their parenting skills are bad. I just think that they do daily vlogs, and you're sitting there in perfect makeup and hair and everything else, and like your kids are playing. I want to just commentary. I want to just react to this video first, and then I'm going to react to their we messed up video, and then I'm going to let you guys decide, because my mission is to get kids off YouTube. One person did comment. It was a great comment. It said, "Why didn't YouTube just make it so you cannot monetize any videos with kids under 13 in them?" Bingo. That is one of the most perfect, simple solutions. If you've got an underage kid under 13 years old, no monetization. There would be no family vlogs. Well, there might be, but if you can't monetize it, what's the point of you doing daily vlogs? But so let's go through this really quick together, okay? And we're gonna go through this together, and I'm gonna commentate on it real quick, and we'll see if I get sued into oblivion, because apparently these guys don't mess around with their YouTube clout and money. You don't want to mess with the Sacconejoleys' money, apparently. So let's do it. Let's mess with their money.
But it's a playroom, so that's why it looks like this.
I feel like she looks different every vlog.
You're just a good boy, ain't you?
That's a cute effing kid, I'm not gonna lie. That's a cute kid.
Did you get in trouble?
First of all, that kid, what, 2? 3 max? I don't ever remember asking my 3-year-old if he got in trouble. Like, you get in trouble. Like, I don't think kids get in trouble. Like, this is one of the concepts of parenting is this new concept of parenting. Like, kids don't really get in trouble. Like, they're not old enough to understand trouble yet, right? I mean, you can say, oh yeah, don't touch a stove, don't steal. I guess there's certain things, don't punch, don't hit, certain things, but this, what they're about to talk about, is a little bit weird. And this is why it's probably such a topic.
What do you think she did?
No more fun for you.
No more fun for you. Because you did things.
Why? What happened?
Yes, you got a cold shower.
Yeah.
That's it. This is where all this like conspiracy things. Cold shower. And they said it there first. He just said it. Whatever her name is, got a cold shower.
Yeah.
And they're commenting on his hands right here, okay? They're saying his hands are white, he's cold, whatever. But if you look at the video we're about to watch, this guy's hands are super white. I don't know what that's about, because the rest of his body's pretty tanned, except his hands are super white. Does he just wear gloves all the time? That's weird. Is he like Dexter? Is he a serial killer? I don't know. But weird. I'm not saying that he, you know, people are saying, well, his hands are freezing. They don't know that. That's conjecture. That's stupid.
Jonathan, you're not supposed to put her headband on like that.
What?
With her ears sticking out. Looks like a little elf. You're supposed to pin the ear.
Again, how can you have a serious conversation? You just gave your kid a punishment. The camera is on your freaking face the whole time. You're not supposed to do that. There's no way this is conducive to good family time or good family conversations when you're sharing it with the entire world. It's such a weird connection concept where you're like, you're trying to be a parent, trying to do the things, but also there's a camera on you that the whole world's about to watch. There's this weird analysis thing going on here from my brain where I'm like, this is just, it's such a weird thing. Such a new thing, which is why we don't understand it, which is why we need to talk about it.
Bye. How did she react anyway? Was it horrible?
Again, if he's going to come out the next day apparently and said it was a warm shower, why would she react horribly to a lukewarm shower?
Daddy has to do the discipline bit because I literally can't do it. It's so, sounds really cruel.
Again, there's proof right here where she's saying, Daddy has to do it because it's so cruel, I can't do it. What are their fans saying that this is not a big deal? If it's so cruel, if it's not such a big deal, why can't she do it?
I say it, I'm sure people are going to say it's cruel, but...
Yeah, because you just said it's cruel. Da!
This is like, has been going on for a while, so it's kind of our last resort, but...
So if this is your last resort and it doesn't work and your kid still takes the poop out of the diaper and throws it everywhere, what's the next resort for you? Last resort is to give your kid a toddler. Cold showers, to me, is just a no-go. Look, cold water in itself is not necessarily like a terrible thing because people are like, well, you got to read the comments on these videos, on the ones that are against them. They're like, have you ever sprayed your kid with a hose? You ever went in a pool? It's cold. The dumbest effing arguments I've ever heard in my life. The issue is that you're doing something that is supposed to be negative. It's a punishment. And that kid forever will now see that as a punishment. If you look at their other videos, cold showers seem to be their thing. And the kids are afraid of cold showers. This is not just a coincidence. It's not a one-time thing. If you watch their videos and these other people who cover these things, there's a video called A Timeline of Abuse where they cover it and the guy got ratioed really hard. But you cover it and the kids don't like the cold showers. They're scared of them. It is a punishment in their house. Now, the argument can be made that it's a punishment bad. Not necessarily. Punishments can be good, quote unquote, as for a form of, behavioral correction and stuff like that. I'm not saying you should not punish your kids. I'm just saying this seems to be the thing that they use and this is what the whole world's upward about. I'm not even arguing that this is such a bad thing. Ish, because there's some of their kids are older maybe, but a toddler, that one hits me a little hard. A toddler, it hits me.
Apparently, if you wash them down, because obviously there's a mess, with cold water in
Cold water.
cold shower, works to like stop them doing it.
First of all, what shitty mom Facebook vlog did you hear that from? Because that doesn't seem, I guess that the punishment itself is like, okay, if you do that again, you're getting a cold shower. So they're admitting here, literally she's admitting that these are the punishments we use for this kid acting out, right? Poop in the hand. And you know what? I know that's disgusting. That's kids. My kid didn't do that, but again, they're saying the kid is acting out for whatever reason. And so they're taking it under their purview to punish them with a cold shower because they probably don't hit their kids, and good, because I wouldn't hit my kids. But a negative punishment, especially during potty training, can be construed as very bad parenting as far as I'm concerned. When you're potty training, it's like all about love and grace as far as I'm concerned. You gotta get the lollies out, the Smarties, whatever you need to get it done to help your kid. But if you potty train with a negative context, if you potty train with like negative outcomes, that's going to be probably detrimental to your kid as they get older. I don't know the psychology. I'm just saying, as a dad myself, I just wouldn't punish my kid for making potty training mistakes. And other people will argue, well, it's not a potty training mistake. Well, I don't know. There's poop in a diaper, and I don't know.
Yeah, you had a cold shower. Why?
Cold shower.
Do you know why? Do you know why you had a cold shower? No.
See, that's right there. She doesn't want to talk about this cold shower. She hates even talking about the cold shower. So I'm saying all this so you guys understand that when he comes on next and says that, oh, it wasn't a cold shower, that's bullshit.
No. So giving them a cold shower, washing them in cold water, apparently is the only thing that works.
So again, when we watch the next video, the big backtracking moment is like, well, it wasn't cold. I don't know what people, and then when you see this apology video or whatever you call it, I'm going to tear it to shreds in a second.
This is the second time that we've had to do it.
Second time. I wanted to show you that because that's one of the most important parts of this whole Sacconejoleys bombshell, which is not, okay, in the end, this is not a crazy bombshell. But what I wanted to show you that too is, here's it. It might not even be necessarily bad that you're giving a kid a cold shower. I can maybe even just meet with you there and say, okay, fine. If that's what you're going to do, that's what you're going to do. In the end, that's not really that big of a deal as far as I'm concerned. It's just water, but it's this negative thing. But again, parenting ideas can be different. I'm not even going to say that that's a bad thing. But the fact that they had to backtrack so hard because the world was up in arms about this speaks a lot. But here's what I am going to say. Just so you know, now the entire world, and forever it's on the internet, knows that this little girl used to take crap out of her diaper and rub it everywhere. That's the problem I have with this. That's the problem I have with family vlogs. Not that they did the cold showers, because it could be, maybe a little bit, but that now everybody knows, and this for the rest of this little girl's life, as she grows older, becomes an adult, gets married, goes to college, goes to high school. Oh, you took shit out of your diaper and spread it everywhere. Look. It's dumb, and kids can be savage with this type of stuff, and you know it. That's my problem. That little girl cannot consent to you telling the entire world that she pulls shit out of her diaper and spreads it everywhere. Would you, and I'm going to ask you a question and answer me below, would you be okay with your parents, when you were younger, putting all the gross things you did out for the world to know? That's a simple question. Right now. Would it be, if you could pull up videos, if we had YouTube in the 80s and, early 90s, and it'd be a different place, man. A family vlog on the 80s and 90s, man, there'd be belts out, people getting belts and shit, kids would be staying out till midnight, climbing trees, dumpster diving. That's what I used to do. I'm just saying, it's a different world that we live in now. But again, would you be okay with a video of you online of all your most embarrassing moments as a kid? I mean, it's not embarrassing to a kid because they don't know, but all of your most intimate, details of you growing up and everything. Would you be okay with that? Just saying. That's my major problem here. One of them. Now, let's dig into there. We messed up. It really bothers me how much she interrupts him. Just pay attention to in my opinion, my gut is telling me in this video, she didn't want to do this video at all. And he said, we have to do this because we're getting ratioed. This is how crazy this is. A family vlog does something that they consider okay, and then they have to come out and apologize for doing something to their kid because the world's like, oh my God. But they're like, you are all trolls. They get pissed because people are trolling them. No, people are looking for something because you put your life out on the internet, right? You put it out there for people to consume. You better be okay with people dissecting it. I'm going to have to be okay with it when I get canceled someday. Let's do it.
Hello and welcome. Instead of making a vlog, I decided.
And here's the proof.
Well,
here's what I want to say.
Ready to talk about something.
His hands are super white, so the argument that he just gave his daughter a cold shower, and maybe because he was wringing them, I don't know where that stupid argument comes from, but his hands are freaking... His hands are white, like he's powder. So I don't know why his hands are white. It's weird. He's hairy and then white hands. Such a weird.
Because...
And what is she wearing? I know we're not supposed to make people, but that looks like something my grandmother would wear. Is that back in or something? Anyway, I don't want to make too much fun here, but let's have a little fun.
This is something that it's kind of ran away with itself, and I kind of feel like...
Don't you feel sorry to interrupt, but don't you feel every time we make these kinds of videos, it's like a press conference?
It does feel a little bit like a press conference.
It's like a self-made press conference.
Yeah, maybe that's the way it works now with YouTube.
I think it is. We're not even we're not politicians, we're not celebrities, we're not...
This gets me a little bit what she says. We're nobodies. You have 1.8 million subscribers on YouTube. He drives a Ferrari. They live in $1 million home, multi-million-dollar home. They're not celebrities. You know she's lying there. If you walk around London or whatever, they're very recognizable. You know what that is? That's a celebrity. They make money by putting their image and their likeness on YouTube, and their kids and their whole family, they are famous. They are celebrities. That's a bullshit lie.
Nobodies, but...
You're not nobodies. and if you were nobodies, you wouldn't have to make this video.
Yeah.
This does happen
This stuff
regularly.
escalates, and then you feel like you need to address it.
But you're not a celebrity, so why do you need to address it? You're nobodies, right? You just said you're nobodies. These people are literally walking contradictions. They are hypocrites.
You address it, it's like it's formalizing it so much, and it just, to me, it just seems so silly sometimes. But then Jonathan's right.
Why is it in these apology videos too? It's always got to be like white backgrounds, super high aperture. These people all have the same management company. Like Micah's same management company as Micah. Okay, it's time for an apology video. You need to go where everything's white, bring up the aperture, and make sure you look angelic. Put glasses on. Like, I can hardly see her face for the whiteness of this thing. I'm just saying. It's all manufactured. It is all fake. And that is the problem I have with family vloggers. Not even necessarily these people might not even be that bad. It's just I want to make sure that you know that they're fake.
We do need to.
So we've tried before.
do this.
We have tried in the past where we were like, look, just don't talk about things that are escalating, okay? And you know, it built.
I don't even know what he's saying. Don't talk about things that are escalating. But I guess is what he's saying. Is he saying he shouldn't be making this video right here?
To that video we put only like a couple of weeks ago about how talking about a lot of trolling and stuff, you know. And I don't want to brand.
I don't know what he's talking about here, and so people will ratio me. But I think he did a video about where they got pissed about trolls coming in their comment section and trolling them. So if you would disagree with the way they do things, you are considered a troll. And so people are like, I'm not a troll. I'm actually have concerns. Oh, but you're a troll. This is the problem. These people live in an echo chamber in a bubble. Their celebrity blinds them. And then if you don't agree with everything they're doing because they are cocky and they're narcissistic, then you're a troll, right? That's just how this works.
Everybody, okay, as a troll, because that's not what I'm saying, right? I'm saying
His tattoos are terrible, right? I mean, that's not me, right? Those are terrible. Looks like his kids did those.
that what happened recently was definitely, I say, a large part of it is my fault, and
I don't think it's right.
I know, but when you see the problem, I think that
I'm the one that said it.
Okay, so they're not apologizing right now, as far as I'm concerned, as I think, for the punishment thing, the thing that they're in trouble for, quote unquote, in the social media world. They're about to apologize for not clarifying it properly.
you said it, and then I feel that like I failed as, you know, as the producer, as the regulator and the commissioner and the broadcaster of Sacconejoleys, because I should have picked up what Anna said, and I should have.
Yeah, he's saying I shouldn't have put it in the video. It's my fault for putting it in the video. They're not apologizing for the thing. He's apologizing for doing bad editing and not picking up the thing that's going to get them in trouble. What? This is really? So we messed up, meaning we messed up by accidentally showing you the truth. We messed up by showing you guys the real us. Whoops, my bad.
The context and what it sounded like, because
But it's because you understood the context. That's why you
that's the problem.
quote unquote failed. You just kind of assume sometimes that everybody knows the context, and
Yeah.
obviously
Well, the context is that you said the baby had a cold shower. Then you said it again. And then your kids have said it. And then you said it again. And the kid was like, and you even said on the couch that you said, you know, I can't do it because it's crazy. And it's like, let's play it. Let's play that again.
Daddy has to do the discipline bit because I literally can't do it. It's so sounds really cruel.
they don't.
When Anna said, we've given Alessia a cold shower, you know, if I was disconnected and I didn't know me and didn't know Anna and didn't know anybody and heard that term, it's a visual thing. Automatically you get this visual, which sounds really disturbing for a small child. That is not what happened. I feel like I failed, and I would like to apologize for anybody who was upset by my failing to properly think about the context. Maybe it's
No, you put the context out there with your own words. And you've got multiple videos talking about cold showers. It's not, why don't you just own up to it? In this case, you just like, look, we are parents. This is the avenue we've chosen with our children. You're rich enough, hire a psychologist to come on and talk about it. A child psychologist to say, it's not a big deal. Cold showers, not that big of a deal. It's better than beating them with a belt or, grounding them for 2 weeks or whatever it is. I mean, you can argue that a toddler punishing a toddler is like, you know, with something that's like psychological, and then they're always going to compare cold water to like punishment, I guess. But at the same time, just own up to the shit. It's not even that big of a deal. It's just a cold shower. That's not the argument. The argument is now you're muddying it by making the shitty apology video.
I'm that I bring someone in to help me with the videos. Maybe I need to get an editor, or maybe I need to get somebody to look over my videos every single day.
Because we need to make sure that we're not putting out the real stuff. I need an editor that's gonna like stop, only gonna give you guys the fake stuff, and when we absolutely mess up and give you the real thing, we need an editor to help. Are you guys listening to this? Is this just me? Am I reaching here? Or does this sound like maybe I need to get an editor so we actually don't show you the real thing? We need to be more careful with the realness that we're putting out there. And so maybe he's apologizing in such a weird way to say, maybe I need to be more careful with the fakeness. I don't know. It's such a thing. It's so weird.
When I put them up, because it's really hard to be that responsible, to take on responsibility of being a regulated broadcaster.
Stop calling yourself a regulated broadcaster. Stop it. You're a YouTuber. You upload a video to YouTube. That's what you do. You're not a regulated broadcaster.
I follow so many people that are just regular people, and they share way more than we do, and they do way more things than we show. That doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean? Like, they are more honest about things.
She just said that they're way more honest than we are. So they just told you right there, everybody. If you're looking for the answer, they're not honest with what they show you. She just said it. I follow a lot of people that are regular. They do way more things, and they're more honest about it. They're lying to you. They're right here. They're telling you. This is so crazy to me. We should not have told you the truth. We need to be more careful with the amount of truth that we tell you. So we need to hire an editor to maybe block out the truth. And so maybe we're not even seeing the things that we shouldn't be showing you. Am I crazy here? Am I crazy?
Sometimes I'm like, wow, I wish we could be like that. But then you forget that we can't be like that anymore. We're sitting here now and saying this. I know well that there's going to be, I can already see the responses from that small group of people who will be like, oh, well, you're just backpedaling now because you realize that you gave her a cold shower.
I addressed the whole thing the next day.
Did you just say it again? They're literally parodying themselves. You can't even to contradict themselves every single way. Now I can see all the videos they're gonna make, so just cut that part out. This is bad editing. He's right, he does need an editor, that's for sure.
Like, guys, I'm sorry, this is actually what we meant.
And I didn't know it would escalate this far.
And then it went on, but then it was like people on Instagram, forums, blogs, people talking about it, discussing it. It was blowing up. And when we came across the problem with Alessia, okay?
It was like months ago.
It was months ago, okay? And we didn't know what to do.
So? Again, this is why family vloggers should not be influencing families. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is bullshit. They're dumb. Like, they're not dumb, like stupid dumb, but what they're saying here is actually ridiculous. This is why you should not listen to people like this. If you want to enjoy their content for like mindless whatever, sure. But don't be influenced by them, because they have 1.8 million subscribers. They're influencing people with this. And apparently a lot of their fans are teenagers, young people, super influenced by these types of people who will make their decisions based on the things that they're ingesting.
So we, you guys know we have like a childcare person that helps us, right? Kind of nanny.
Again, why do you need a nanny if you are full-time family vloggers? This is a question I've been mulling about with to ask for a little bit. Like, no, you look at Micah and James, okay, fine. James probably works full-time, he does his detailing, sure. So he's not at home all the time. But they have a nanny, they have people to help them, right? And when they had H, they had help, I get that. Why, if you're a family vlogger, do you need a nanny in your house? You are at home all day with your kids. Why do you need a nanny? This is the problem. You are literally disconnected from your family because it's more important for you to make a vlog, a video, because it pays you. And so you need a nanny to come in and take care of your kids while you go do the shit. This here, do not miss this. Very important. Let's continue.
And we'd asked her, you know, what do you think we should do? And the three of us kind of discussed.
You're the parents. Don't ask the nanny what to do. You're the boss. You hired the nanny. Why are you asking a nanny how to parent your own children? Red flag number 8 million for family vloggers. They're not. They have babies for YouTube, and parenting comes second to everything else.
And we were like, let's.
It wasn't even the three of us. It was like the three of us, my extended family, my mom, my aunts. Like, we were all, you know, what are we going to do about it?
So you had this big giant meeting with like 15 people, extended family, nannies, professionals, and they all said, cold showers ought to do it. I've never even heard that before. Where are they coming up with this shit? What? No. Sorry. This is the worst backpedaling video I've ever seen in my life.
So you go onto Google and we start reading forums, and this is where we first heard about it, like.
I'm reading this. So a lot of parents are saying, yeah, so they're going on mommy blogs to get, they're like looking at mommy blogs. First of all, please don't get your parenting advice from mommy blogs either, especially those Facebook groups with a lot of weird people. Again, placenta eaters and all those weird people who don't vaccinate their children and tell you to, like, you know, put a potato on things. Don't listen to those people. Call a doctor. Call a pediatrician. Those people will help you, not the internet. Stop. Again, proof that family vloggers are shit.
Don't make it an enjoyable experience. I also came across this article from the Irish Times, and
still not helping.
They were saying that this was the article all about this problem, and it said that, like, oh, you know, try, like, you know,
I said it's been proven.
It's been proven, like a.
Okay, again, my argument is that maybe it has been proven. Maybe give your kid a cold shower to punish them, and then forever they hate cold showers. Sure. Let's talk about the psychology behind that. I would love to talk to a psychologist about punishment for a toddler. A lot of those articles that I just glanced at had like 5-year-olds, stuff like that. That kid was a toddler. Okay, hardly cognizant of the things that she's doing, to be honest with you.
Lukewarm, like, you know, try this idea of, like, you know, don't give them like a fun bubble bath afterwards. And we're like, okay, you know, it makes a lot of sense, you know. So we tried it.
Washing them with.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing, and that's what we tried to do. You know what I mean? Unjust. Like, you know what I mean? Just
no, I don't know what you mean. Say it.
You know what I mean? Like, and
yeah, exactly. I think that's what people had an image of in their head.
Look at that ring. These family vloggers, eh? It's like the clout. It's like the family vlogger clout. It's how big your wedding ring is. Does anybody notice that? Is the pattern? You see the pattern here? The big ass giant ring is everything to these family vloggers. I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it bothers me. It's all about, look at her watch, her bracelets, jewelry, her makeup. This guy seems to be pretty plain. He wears like Simon Cowell t-shirts and has bad tattoos. Fine. He doesn't care about his hair or his appearance either. So it's literally like they're like chalk and cheese, these two people. But like the rings, guys. It's the rings.
Of her being plunged in headfirst in icy cold water. Kind of like the...
No one said that. All you said was cold shower. So no one thinks that you plunged them into a icy bath of cold water. So she's just projecting what she thinks trolls are thinking or saying. So she can say, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. The psychology of this video is fascinating.
The challenge video that was going around.
There's a lot of dust. Again, so you're going to go to the ACL challenge, or you're going to go to this challenge. Come on.
We're not claiming to be the best parents, okay?
Finally. The truth. Thank you. And this is what people should be listening to. Every day every family vlogger should open up their video with like, we suck as parents, just like you do. But here's a fun video for you. And it's all fake. But here's a fun video if you want to watch some shit that we do that's not funny at all. Watch me clean this kitchen in my tights. Bullshit.
As a parent, you constantly have to learn, and you constantly make mistakes. And we've made loads of mistakes, and we've learned from those mistakes. I messed up. That's where I feel I failed. That I did not
take into account.
Yeah, I didn't realize the platform and the responsibility that was thrust upon me as a figurehead for the parent.
Oh, but you guys are celebrities. You're nobodies. She just said you guys were nobodies, but now you're a figurehead and you have a platform? Come on, people.
Community of online media.
I just think that we don't put ourselves on a pedestal at all, and we just see ourselves, because we are normal people. We're very normal people. If you met us, you would know that.
There was a lot of people as well.
Keeps cutting her off in the editing. She probably keeps rambling. He's like, okay. It's like me and my wife. I'm not going to lie. This is a normal married conversation for a lot of people. All right, let me finish. And we're talking. It's like Imagine having a conversation with these two. It would be annoying.
Out there trying to get the attention of services that are there to monitor the well-being of children, and feeling that like they weren't getting anywhere, you know. And it's because, you know, due to the fact that we have been inundated over the years with a lot of false claims against us, we've actually built relationships with a lot of the governing bodies.
Oh, they're talking about getting CPS or whatever they call Child Protective Services called on them, or child services called on them over the years because they're the famous family vlogger. And as soon as someone sees something called CPS, again, this is the danger of putting your entire family out there, everybody. You chose this walk. This is how you make your money. You've chosen this path. This is what comes with it. And for those child protection workers come to your house and all that stuff, yeah, they might. I think if a lot of us parents actually had our whole lives on camera, we would all be in jail. Not jail, but we would all definitely be hated by everybody. This is the problem. You cannot expect not to get ratioed when you do things that some people will construe as bad. I say some things sometimes that people get pissed at me for saying, and it's just the way it is. Everybody has different thought processes about parenting and everything else. Again, I'm going to go back to the fact that the shower thing isn't that big of a deal.
So when this initially happened, we were contacted and they asked us, they were like, oh, hey, so we're getting, you know, questions about a welfare issue about this cold shower thing. And I was like, oh my goodness. And that's the moment when I realized, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm such an idiot. You know, and that's what people were suggesting, oh, he's trying to hide the evidence. I didn't. I went back and edited the video because I realized I was an idiot.
Yeah. He's like, I wasn't trying to hide the evidence. I was an idiot, so I should have put it in there. So yeah, I hid the evidence. What did they do before this? I'm so interested to know what the Sacconejoleys did before family vlogging. What did they do?
Realized the mistake that I had made. It has been looked into, and it has been found to have no merit. There is no issue.
Yeah, because we all know that CPS is so good at their job. Here's a visit from CPS. Ready? Hey, we've had a complaint that you murdered your children. No, not here. Okay, have a great day. Bye. Yeah, CPS is so good at their job. Again, this, not a big deal. I wouldn't think this would be anything that has to do with like CPS coming in. Did you give your kid a cold shower? Yes, we did. Okay, have a great day. That's more like how this should have went. So don't use CPS though as a benchmark for like safety for kids, okay? Because they're not good at their job.
It's like if you said to somebody, oh my goodness, look at that yellow over there. And then they look over and they go, there's no yellow. Technically, they have investigated that there is no yellow over there. You could
What?
say then that they've looked into, was there yellow over there? So yes, they have looked into, was there an issue? Because safeguarding children is very important, and we are very vocal about safeguarding of children, about the online space.
No, you're not vocal about safeguarding your children. These people just talked about that safeguarding children is important, and yet they put their entire children's lives on the internet for dirtbags to ingest. Okay? Apparently there's got other videos of the kids just with no underwear on running around too and stuff like that. That's what I've heard. I don't know. Conjecture as far as until I can see it myself. There is no, again, they are celebrities in a small country where their kids are online for people to ingest. That is not, again, the root of that is not, if you can, I don't know if you can answer this question below, if you think that's safe for kids to have their entire world on the internet, to be celebrities as kids so that like predators and people can come after them or target them. That to me is one of the scariest parts about putting your kid on YouTube.
Isn't even going to talk about it. So that's like my first mistake, was obviously even talking about it. But I remember, because it was happening for so long, thinking and going over, at first I was like, I'm not going to share this, you know, it's private. I mean, first of all, I would never film any of it, the actual footage anyway. That's like not something that we would ever do. But the only reason why I shared was because I was like,
yeah, because you don't, we would not share that. We would share everything else. Come on.
I feel like there's a lot, because I had seen the forums online and the articles. Like
so many people going to, what are we going to do? How do we fix this?
So
what do we do?
Well, maybe if I share it, kind of like the
video yesterday.
Exactly. It's like a problem shared is a problem halved. And I thought, well, maybe some other people have some advice on this.
Because
right?
what should have happened, okay, is
we should not have did it. What should have happened was we should have, you know, not been on YouTube.
should have said that. I should have heard what you said and
It's
been
not
able.
all your fault,
I know, but
though.
I.
This isn't the only video this is happening. So this is so dumb. They have like proof of like 100 videos of them talking about cold showers and that they punish their kids with cold showers, not just for the poop smearing. So the idea that he's using, they probably did some research. It's been 2 weeks since they did the poop smearing video where the kid was, the cold shower thing happened. So now they've got 2 weeks and they got a management company and lawyers behind them saying, okay, here's what you're going to say. You did some research, this and this. If that's the case, then why are there other kids always talking about cold showers? Are those other kids smearing their poop everywhere? This is utter BS, what they're saying here. This is just research. This is done by their management company. This is done by a PR firm or whatever, because these people apparently don't mess around. They have lawyers, they have people, like they don't mess with the Sacconejoleys money is what I'm saying.
I've been able to say, okay, Anna, I think it's a good conversation to have, but I feel that the word you have used. Yeah, I think the word you've used is incorrect, and it's suggesting.
No, why would you use incorrect words 5 times in a row? You said, you guys, I just want them to admit truly right now that it was cold showers, and stop lying, because right now this is straight lying. Just admit it's cold showers because it's actually not that big of a deal. So I don't understand why this is such a big deal. Am I missing something? I mean, I guess any form of punishment for any toddler, doesn't matter if it's cold showers, if it's a spanking, if it's negative, if it's loud, if it's yelling, whatever it is, it's all going to be negative. So someone is always going to have a problem with it. But if you think the only way it's going to be corrected is by some form of punishment for a toddler, so be it. You are the parents, as long as it's not abuse. And I don't think a cold shower is abuse. Again, why such a crazy backtracking? They're just making this worse for themselves as far as I'm concerned.
Something that's not happening, so let's go back and reshoot it, and this time I want you to explain what actually using the correct context of, the lukewarm, gentle,
But
just
I think
the
what
pooey areas.
Oh my God, you guys know that he's lying, right? I'm even the fans of the Sacconejoleys must sit here with me. And so there is a big difference between I'm going to give you a cold shower as a punishment based on the articles that they researched, all the articles that he just put up on the screen here, guys. Like, this is so dumb. Their lawyers have failed them. The articles he said we researched said in the article, there needs to be a cold shower. And they have he put 5 articles up. All of a sudden, that research doesn't matter anymore. Now it's we should have said it was lukewarm because it was lukewarm. It was a nice shower of lukewarm water on their poo. This is why you don't listen to these people. When you're caught in lies and you have to backtrack and do all this stuff, this is why your shit's fake. This is why we shouldn't watch it. This is why you should never compare yourself to these people, because the truth comes out when it really matters. And this isn't even a big deal, everybody. They didn't rehome and adopt a kid from China. They just gave the kid a cold shower. When it's not even a big deal, but it was messing with their money.
But we don't shoot. We don't script. We don't think about what we're filming.
Clearly.
And
especially this video, should have scripted the shit out of this.
Normal people, and it's just him and me. Even how people have come to the house and where we were doing shoots or anything, and they're like, I can't believe he still edits all of your his own videos. I'm like,
yeah, he's like a pet. Why? He's so rich. Why would you edit your own videos?
really?
Yeah, although maybe I shouldn't anymore, because I don't know if I'm responsible enough to do it anymore.
Again, that argument he's making there pisses me off. He's like, oh, I put too much out there and you guys caught us in something, so now I got to find someone else to do it for me. That to me is like a projection of insane. That is a projection of insane magnitude. Like, he's just saying, oh my God, this is so stupid. You guys see this, right?
I'm pretty sure the person who is a qualified child professional person who's in our house all the time, and anytime we ever do work stuff, the kids are child licensed and through the council, and it's all managed and looked after, and we don't fill everyone in on that detail. But if there was an issue, their teachers in school, they're constantly supervised outside in the public domain out there. Even Alessia's going out in 2 weeks to school next week.
Okay.
Ever since we came back to daily vlogging, this is when it's all gone wrong.
Yeah.
When Andrea came along was kind of the end of daily vlogging. Okay?
Yeah.
We kind of gave up. We did that every second day and stuff like that, right? Which gave us way...
I think one of the big complaints I've heard a lot of people about why they stop watching Sacconejoleys, even though they think they might be awesome, is because their content is contrived, it's fake. And when you daily vlog, I mean, I'm glad they did, because now I've had daily content for about 5 years. But when you're daily vlogging your family, there's only so much you can daily vlog, okay? In my house, the same shit happens every single day. We get up, you throw waffles at your kids, or cheese toast, you get the shit on, put a mask on their face, head to the bus, get them on the bus, wave goodbye, come home, go to work. Kathy studies, kids come home, watch TV, get a snack, we hang out, we all run around, we take the dog for a walk, we go to bed. That is our, basically. So when you're a family vlogger, you've got to come up with original content every single day of something different, a problem or a game or a fun or a birthday party or whatever it is. And it's just so contrived. This is not how real people live. Real people actually have schedules that are almost exactly the same. Like I've got trampoline 5 nights a week at this house. We're everywhere. You could never family vlog. Normal families don't live like this. And so when it's contrived and fake, it puts pressure on, he's projecting the pressure right now. Look, when the last baby came along, we couldn't daily vlog it. It's too much problem. Like it's so contrived and it's so fake that it's causing problems and stress, and your kids are always have to be on. It's crazy. You guys see that, right? I'm not crazy.
More time to edit and produce these videos. And this is our first time daily vlogging as a parent of 4 children.
Oh, so they're daily vlogging again. Okay.
And I think that's where it all went wrong, you know, with the summer holidays, the 4 children in the house. I'm trying to edit the videos, and I'm not really listening to what Anna's saying. I'm not really looking at the content. I'm being careless with what I'm putting out there because I was distracted. And again,
this argument, he keeps making this argument. I shouldn't have put the truth out there is basically what he's saying right now. I should not have put the truth out. My bad. Would his lawyers watch this video and be like, what? It's not that it's hardly that they're even, okay, they did say that it was lukewarm. At one point, they did say, we know that's a big giant lie. Based on the research he just brought up and said, look at all these cold shower research things, but ours wasn't. So why even bring the cold water research up? Anyway, this is a big, giant, ridiculous mess right here.
I'm really sorry that I messed up.
Really sorry that I put the truth in the video. That's what he's saying right now.
I'll try and be a better editor.
He's not... Not apologizing for the thing that people are pissed about. He's apologizing for being a bad editor. Can you imagine? This is so blind. This is so ridiculous. This guy did not read the room right.
The whole industry around us has changed a lot, and a lot of people are scripted, and a lot of people don't film and produce a show like the way we have on Sacconejoleys because they've changed them, and it's challenges, and it's different, and it's that, and it's glamour, and we're still just telling our story as we have for almost 10 years.
How do you do a daily family vlog and tell your story every day? How is and everything is different. Again, I go back to normal families. A daily vlog would be the same video every day, with maybe some a bruised up knee, a punch in the face from your sister, or somebody fell, or you need to put a band-aid on. With there's not life altering content that happens on a daily basis at a family. You can film 5 days. And the next 5 days are going to be the same. You have to fake it. You have to conjecture it. You have to conjure it. That's the problem.
I don't want to change. I don't want to have to change that, but yeah, I'm a little concerned.
Are they threatening their fans that if they don't silence the trolls, that they're not going to do daily content?
That I may not be responsible enough or have the time or be able to...
This is ridiculous. We messed up, but you guys are giving a shit. So maybe, if you love us, but maybe we don't have to do this. So people can be like, no, forget the haters. This just amplifies their echo chamber is what he's doing right now. He's amplifying his echo chamber by saying, please tell us that you need us. Please tell us that we did something right. And he's using this self-depreciating language to perk his base. Does that make sense? That's weird.
Understand all the context of what I'm saying. So thanks.
Yeah, there's no context in anything you said. It's all lies.
Watching, guys. We're gonna leave it there.
Thanks.
The next video is gonna be on Monday. I'm
clear as mud, bruh.
Disappointed in myself for letting this happen, and I just think I don't know.
That's not fair.
I know, but I do feel disappointed because I do feel
they started with this same conversation. Stop.
I am.
I'm the one who said it.
I know.
Because it was the truth.
I'm the one, you said it, and then it went to my department, and my department signed off on it and processed it, It's like, I feel like I let everyone down,
Self-depreciating. This is very smart what he's doing, actually. Right now, he's probably in sales. But what he's doing, again, he's projecting self-depreciation. Say, I'm so bad for editing, messing up my editing without apologizing for the thing that people are angry about. Very fascinating psychologically.
And that's how I feel about it. And I'm upset,
You're upset because you messed with your money. That's what you're upset about.
That alone should just prove to anyone watching that you're an amazing dad and an amazing husband.
Yeah,
because all you basically want to do at the end of the day is protect your family.
Nope, you want to protect your family. Do not daily vlog their entire lives on the internet. That's bullshit. Don't protecting your family. Remember when he was driving in that video we did with Micah and them that went to with Brianna Kay? He's driving super fast with his kid in the back seat without a car seat in a Ferrari. Protect your kids at all costs, right? I don't like her. I actually like him more than I like her. I don't like her. She's snaky to me. She's a snake. I don't like this one. Something about her off. Something's off.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. Yeah, leave comments if you want, leave likes if you want, leave dislikes if you want, subscribe if you want, unsubscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a nice weekend.
11 minutes, 12-minute video. Could have been done here. Ready, Jonathan? Or whatever your name is? Hey, guys. You saw in a video that we punish our kid who smears their shit everywhere with a cold shower. Yep. That's what we did. Here's some research that we've done through child psychologists and articles and everything else. And so it actually worked, though. And our kid no longer smears shit everywhere. They don't ever actually talk about that. I'm hoping it worked. And, we do understand your concern about, using cold water as a punishment, but, we don't physically abuse our kids. We don't yell at them. But this was something we did. We researched, we tried. We have a professional who lives in our house who said, all good. We talked to our extended family and everybody else, and we all agreed that cold showers were cool. Look, might not have been the coolest thing, and a lot of you might disagree with that as parents, but that's the path we chose, and we are parents, and that is a choice that we get to make. Thanks for watching. Please like or subscribe. That's the video you make, not, hey guys, I messed up by editing real life in there. I shouldn't have put that in there. She said the truth, and I put the truth out. My bad. I should probably hire an editor. I feel so bad about that. I feel dumb. I feel bad. Really? Of all the videos I've done about family vloggers, and I'm surprised at this. I didn't watch that video. Again, you guys saw me in real time react. I'm surprised at the psychology behind that. The self-deprecating language, hey, maybe we shouldn't be doing daily vlogs. And then there are 1.8 million subscribers going, no, please make sure you keep daily. Forget the haters, forget the trolls. Again, deepening your echo chamber is really important to you. If you live in an echo chamber, a lot of us do. We like to feel safe in a place where we like to hang out with like-minded people politically and everything else and religiously. And that's just something humans gravitate towards. I get it. Now, if you are unwilling to learn or to be changed, that is a dangerous place to be. And so his apology was bullshit. It's just straight up, I messed up by giving you the truth. That's the problem here. That is scary. Again, I will reiterate, cold showers, to me, not such a big deal. I think blown out of proportion, but people were looking for something, right? When you're putting your name out there, this is why family vlogging is like such a crazy world. People are looking for ways to bring you down pegs because they want you to fall, they want you to fail, because they hate the perfection that you put out there. What is it in Fight Club when he said, when he was beating the crap out of that one good-looking guy, and he said, I wanted to like destroy something beautiful. Human nature is that you're comparing yourself to this perfect person all the time who's got the beautiful makeup on, looks gorgeous all day long, the Botox and everything else, and $100 sweaters and $500 shoes and everything else, and he just wears, Fruit of the Loom underwear, and I don't know, it's such a weird, whatever. But you compare yourself, and so when you get sick of that, when you become disenfranchised, you become like an enemy of them. And you look for everything. Like, oh, when I saw that, I became the enemy. And like, I guess that's the nature of this. So if you're going to do a family vlog, understand you will eventually have haters. I have people who followed me from the beginning who are now adamant, ardent haters of me because I said something one day that they didn't agree with. And that is just the nature of this game, baby. That's how you play it. I know it, and I'm okay with it. You have an adult conversation at all times, and I can learn from things. But man, this was so eye-opening to me. Did you guys see what I saw there? Wow. Gonna be diving into these guys a lot more just for the psychology, maybe not making fun of them because I feel like they might just be kind of cool. No joke. I probably think they probably are cool. They're very well spoken. They're probably maybe a little bit funny. I see kind of like, so it's going to be less about making fun of their dumb things and more about the psychology of family vloggers from one of the most prolific family vloggers, right? These guys are huge. They make a lot of money. So diving into the psychology of how they do it and uncovering it, how the sausage is made at the Sacconejoleys house. is what I'm going to be doing, unless I get sued or whatever. Apparently they don't mess around. So let's see how this goes. Thank you for watching this video. I know it's been quite a bit one, but I think this has been one of the most interesting that I've done so far. I'm clarity here because I have these damn delicious British candies here. There was clarity tonight. I opened up my eyes to a lot of this thing about family vlogging. Careful what you say out there, family vloggers, because people like me and way smarter people than me will dissect the shit out of these things and will leave you wanting every single time. And I'm just a regular old dumbass. So I would love to see other people's reaction to this video with their apology video. I would love to see that. Anyway, like and subscribe or don't, I don't care. This was therapeutic. This was cool. I hope it was eye-opening for you. I hope you have an amazing day. Tonight, it is Fireside. We got this girl's going on a date. I'm so excited about it. Even if it doesn't work, I'm still excited. We're going to play some tunes. We're going to have some fun. We are going to just chat it out. I might invite some people on, and we're going to have some fun. So make sure you come out tonight around 9 p.m.-ish, Eastern Standard Time. And I love you. Hey, if you want to buy a t-shirt below, that's how you can support this channel. I got tons and tons of t-shirts down there. Like everything you could ever want down there. Love it. And that's one way you can support me. Or head over to my Patreon, or you can head over to join the channel and become, you get stickers and stuff. It's fun. We do chat. We have a really great community of people here. A lot of these people, if you come into my live premiere chats, just full of like positive people, giving people virtual hugs. People come in for support. People are just amazing. You have to come experience it. It is a great place to be. A lot of people are getting a lot of great things out of this. So thank you for watching and for being a part of my community. I'm very excited about the future of this channel. I feel like I'm finding my niche, my funnel, and I'll see you tomorrow with Bible Stories for Swearing, part 2 of Genesis, of after Adam and Eve, we're walking around naked. We're going to talk about the craziness that happened after that. So hope you can watch that with me. I love you. Have an amazing day.